winter. Just to piss off all my fucking homophobic relatives. Growing more imperative that I control my narratives. So I spit fire through this pop filter. La la, you got to have the Zaza for me to shop with you. Raising my rates and all control base. But if you fuck with me, I bring your fucking life to a stop quicker. I'm in your throat like some hot liquor. Roll through your hood like a drop shipper. Hands like a stock filter. I think if I was straight, then maybe I would pop quicker. Playing the lotto, I'm on the reposado. Can't be in my vicinity if you possessing maybes or fragile masculinity like Boosie tip a baby. It's crazy cause the very clothes you wearing was designed by the same group of people used to trying to keep behind. You ain't worried about the kids, you just use them as a shield to hide behind the bigotry of how you really feel. Ain't no think pieces in emails as long as it's some females that's kissing in the backseat. And you can check my rap sheet. I'm running circles around these washed up rappers like a track meet. Been flexing like an athlete. I'm jigging to the backbeat. Work selling in the trap meet. And my niggas back heat. Suggest to keep it cool before they bust and make your hat leak. And I ain't even really scratched the surface. Defeat the self-doubt, don't defeat the purpose. Make sure you got it or you won't complete the purchase. A man without a plan is like a clown without a circus. That's Dames, he go crazy on the mics and shit. Rolling blunts super straight on the pipes and shit. Flat ass with the fucking tiger stripes and shit. I get faded, grab my pen and then I write some shit about this crazy world we living in. My homies steady giving in, the doors steady kicking in. I never care about fitting in. No whipping the E-class, that motherfucker speed fast. I caught me a peach pass and reach for my weed stash. All sports teams, but I'm ballin', nigga. Better have a money move if you callin', nigga. It's my time to shine and you know I'm stallin', nigga. Dames going up, ain't that shit appallin', nigga. I ain't even really in my prime yet. But I just been grinding like the time said. Mindset, I'm the fucking money, not a bitch though. I can tell you broke, but I ain't never been a snitch though. Came up on cassettes and CDs on the block. I don't smoke no cigarettes, but the trees stay in stock. It's the DAM to the IEN. And if I stand out, nigga, why be in? It's motherfuck the cops and motherfuck the ops. My niggas got good credit, we talking trades and stocks. I'ma always keep it real, that's what I get from my pops. They'll give me a fucking bullet before they give me my props. I got this war in my mind, but I don't know who winning. All this Patron in my body and my head keeps spinning. Yo, how I'ma get to heaven? I mean, if I keep sinning, that's where life would drive you crazy, man. Just keep living. I ain't even really scratched the surface. Defeat the self-doubt, don't defeat the purpose. Make sure you got it or you won't complete the purchase. A man without a plan is like a clown without a circus. Dames, and I ain't even really scratched the surface. No, defeat the self-doubt, don't defeat the purpose. Make sure you got it or you won't complete the purchase. A man without a plan is just a clown without a circus. Dames. Hip-hop. This rap shit is just in me.
I took a hit for the team. Took a bullet for the dream that we would one day all be free. Free from prejudice, free from sexism, free from bigotry. I die for creativity. I die for freedom to be free. I died and left a legacy. Oh, but baby, I still live through technology. The sun will start shining. What is a face? And tears of pain. And tears of pain. And a dash of struggle, just be patient. Your destiny will manifest. Yes, falls in the step.
What is going on? What is going on? Hope y'all can hear me. Let me check real quick. Hold on. 1 2 1 2. Hold on. I'm trying to see real quick. Yeah, we good, we good. What's going on, everybody? Hello, 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 and hello. Cut this down some. Cut this down some. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me. There we go, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between. What is going on? Hello. Hi. Hope that you're doing well. Let's see who we got in the chat here right now. We got King Deshaun in the building. What's going on, King Deshaun? We got Queen Stevie in the building. What's going on? We got Queen Spicy in the building. What's going on? First of all, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time out to watch. The docuseries is not done. This is just chapter 1. Okay? The original goal that I had was to record, which I have, but to record and edit all 4 chapters, and I was going to drop them all this weekend. But the editing process proved to be something that I'm going to have to take my time on. So I figured what I would do is I would drop a chapter each weekend, or probably each Saturday or whatever, until we get to the 4th one, to kind of just, continue this conversation along this month of February. So again, thank y'all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. This live is really to hear y'all thoughts, y'all opinions, y'all feedback on the situation, any sort of critiques that you want to give me, because I still have to edit the other 3 chapters. I haven't done them yet. I have them recorded. I haven't edited them yet. So if you have anything that you would like for me to add, any information that you would like to share, please let me know. Also, the story times. I said if y'all want certain story times, let me know. I'm going to need y'all to let me know. Okay? I'm going to need y'all to let me know so I know which ones to do, so that I can continue to give you guys the content that you all also want. Okay? If you guys want, I can drop the link for you guys in the chat, and you guys can come up if you want to share. So Deshaun, if you want to come up, Queen Stevie, Queen Spicy, it would be nice for you to pop up if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Or Boy Crazy, let me know in the comments below if you would like for me to drop the link. But if you don't want to come up onto the platform to share your opinion or perspective, let me know in the comments. What did you think about it? Do you like the whole cinematics that I tried to add to it? Did you like the whole green screen aspect that I added to the situation? The music, I tried my best to make this as much of a production as I could, because I wanted people to be engaged. What's up, Yale Lynn? What's going on? Did y'all watch it? Because I would love to hear y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on it. The purpose for me doing this project is because recently I've been listening to commentary from Black gay men talking about gay loneliness and hypersexualization, just a lot of low vibrational stuff happening in the community. Shout out to Daquel Dante. Shout out to Mari Anton. Shout out to the Alpha Platform. Shout out to the other Black queer content creators that I'm just now discovering who are trying to have these conversations, but I think we also can go deeper into them as well. You know what I mean? Like, we're scratching the tip of the iceberg. Let's break off into the iceberg. And I felt like the only way that I could contribute to that conversation is to expose my life and the things that I've been through. And I also encourage queer people, especially queer people of color, start telling your stories now. Start sharing your stories now, because in these next 4 years, they're going to do everything in their power to erase your story, to contort your story, to pervert your story for their gain. So it's best for you to pull an 8 Mile on yourself, pull an Eminem on yourself against Papa Doc at the end of the movie. Papa Doc knew all the Eminem shit, but Eminem said either I can tell my shit or he can tell my shit. So let me get on stage and tell my shit and take the power away from you. And now that I done read myself, in the words of the icon Selvin, okay, MC Deborah, the rest of the shade is for all of you. So now we get to read your ass. So walk in your truth, okay? And I encourage queer people who have the platform, who have the resources, who have the equipment, even if you don't have the resources or the platform, share your stories, because there are people out there that want to hear them. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Queen Stevie said, I love the cinematics from the beginning, how you started off your birth, because everybody has a root of the story. When you plant a seed, the seed must grow when it is watered. Exactly. I wanted to do the best I can to be able to incorporate the spiritual aspect. What's going on? Hold on. Something caught my attention. To have the spiritual aspect and the physical aspect come together. So like the explosion of the planets, or the star being born in the universe, in the galaxy, the going through the spiritual tunnel, and then the transition of the tunnel of, you know, the uterus and stuff, just going through everything, just the whole process of it. So I tried to do the best I could to draw all that together, and also to let people know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, even if you are queer. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God, source, universe, consciousness made sure to put its print on you. We all have, and speaking of print, we all have our own unique individual fingerprint. There is nobody on this planet that has the same fingerprint as BubzDaGawd, and the same goes for you. So you already came into this bitch with the key that you need to walk in your truth. Do that. Despite the fear and all the shit that's coming your way, still walk in your truth, because at the end of the day, truth stands. And the age of Aquarius is tearing all this shit down. Okay? Let's see. Not yet going to. You need to. Queen Stevie said, you're a mystery, and for you to be this vulnerable to share your story with the world to help other black men in our community is amazing. I'll never forget when we first met. With the first thing we talked. What'd you say? Did you finish the rest of it? Let me see. We talked about, is when you had your discussion of coming out with your parents on your channel. Exactly. Thank you. Yes. And if you want to see the video of me having a conversation with my parents about my sexuality and how they were able to, you know, maneuver through that, please go watch it. It's on my platform. You'll be able to see it. Go back in the archives of my lives, or you can click on this playlist that I have, or a podcast playlist on my channel called, I think it's called Bubzzzfloww or something. I try to update it every time I go live, so it's probably in there as well. And again, I encourage y'all to talk about y'all stories. You know, for all the people out there who happen to have queer children and are struggling with the fact of having queer children, there are people in this world who have faced the fears that you are now, you know, entering into. And they've been able to maneuver it in such a unconditional way to where their relationship with their children have been strengthened. And for parents of queer children, your queer children are going to need you. Just like I said in that, in chapter 1, I could somewhat understand losing friends and people at church and certain family members, but to lose my immediate family, who I hold very near and dear to my heart, losing them, that is something that I feel like I could not deal with. So please love on your queer children. Even if you don't think your child is queer, still love on them and affirm them. Even if it is a phase, love and affirm them. And then the objective truth will make its presence known. What else y'all saying? Too late. They already started to doing that by taking the TQIA off of LGB and scrubbing information that could be helpful to people in the queer community off of the website for the White House. Like they literally raised their campaign off of bigotry and fear-mongering. I agree. I absolutely agree. I've been watching some documentaries last night about the whole Nazi situation with the Holocaust and how that all came about, and just all the manipulative factors that played a part in almost the extermination of an entire race, and how here in America we're literally hearing those same words being uttered, and not just uttered by everyday regular people, but uttered by people that are in high positions of power in government, who are removing people who are supposed to be for the people and placing people who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Who are loyal to them and what they believe, as opposed to listening to the voice of the American people. Okay, and it's a very amalgamated voice. You got to really make sure you on your leadership type shit to be able to help as many of Americans as you possibly can. And what you just said, Queen Steve, about them scrubbing information, that's how it starts. When it started with the Nazis, especially the gay Nazis. I mean, not the gay Nazis, but the gay Germans, and some of the gay Polish Germans or whatever over in Germany during that whole situation. They would remove all of the literature, remove all of the likeness, anything that affirms or creates a safe space for queerness to be. They erased that. They took away the rights of queer people. Then they got to a point to where you had to absolutely hide who the fuck you was, because if you did not hide who you were, it was easier for you to become imprisoned. And all of the horrible things that they were subjected to before they went to the concentration camp, just by society, and the shit they endured in the concentration camp, all the weird experiments that were done to them. And I would be a fool to sit up here and say that, oh, America can never be that. America, it's just America, we great and we'll never do this type of shit. Do you not know how the fuck this country came about? Do you not know about the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that's saturated on this land here? Just like how a lot of people thought that all this shit wasn't going to happen, that you're just fear-mongering, you're lying, he would never do that, they would never do that, and now they're doing it. And now you realize that ain't just doing it to the people that you voted against. They doing it to your ass too. The gag is real. The gag is real. Boy Crazy says, love seeing you manifest your creative side more, please. Thank you, Boy Crazy. When I tell you this project, I've been working on this bitch ever since I got back from Indiana earlier this month. Because the goal I'm trying to get to is trying to get paid off of my gifts. No shade. No shade. The amount and time, effort, energy I put into a Bubz manifestation, and this ain't new. Maybe the evolution of this is new, as far as the green screen and me upgrading everything. But as far as the creative energy that's always been in me, and I've tried to be creative behind a lot of other people, and it would hurt because here it is. I'm looking for any opportunity that comes my way that's going to bless me in reference to my gifts and talents. And unfortunately, a lot of them didn't fall through. And I remember on the way home from Indiana, I was having a conversation with my sister. And I was just telling her about, like, damn, I've been putting in all this work, and, I've been trying to work with other people, and it just seemed like no matter what I do, it don't work out, and something just comes about or whatever. And my sister said something to me which basically just reminded me. She said, Bubz, you have to create the opportunities. You can't wait for someone to give it to you. You have to create it. And I said, you know what? I have to get back to my creative roots. Because that production I just showed you as far as chapter 1, and if chapter 1 looked like that, just by chapter 4 is going to be much better. Trust me, there's an evolution to this. But that chapter 1 that I just did, the amount of time, effort, and energy, there's a bunch of damn pictures and shit I done took, different type of assets I done downloaded. I ain't get to use all of them. But I know that I will eventually get to a point to where I will be blessed for what it is that I give, because it took me a long time to realize that not only am I supposed to give, I also deserve to receive as well. And if y'all want to, hold on one second, y'all can definitely hit a nigga up in the Cash App. Ain't no shame in my damn game at all, especially when I put in the work, okay? So if you want to bless BubzDaGawd with something, go right ahead. $5, $10, $15, it don't matter, okay? You want to buy BubzDaGawd a pre-roll, okay? They got a deal at the dispensary I go to. You can get 5 for 10. Send a nigga 12. So I can go ahead and get me something, because that covers the damn thing. Whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's really the goal that I'm trying to get to. But most importantly, I do this to be able to help those that want to hear something that gives them hope. Because in this reality now, it's going to be a lot of shit that we're going to have to learn how to be strong in. We're going to need strength. We're going to need community. And this is the time for it. If anything. What else y'all got? Let's see. Let me see. Y'all comment. Queen Stevie said, and I will continue to be vocal and use my platform, never letting off of giving the truth to our people and our community. What kind of print and Gway sweat? What kind of print and great grace? What is Gway, girl? And Gway, girl, what is Gway? You mean gray and Gway? What kind of print and gray sweatpants? Hello, Jesus. Queen Spicy said, that's one of the parts I liked the most. The point that God made us in his image. We're all precious in his sight, but it's other people, society, etc. that created this stigma. Exactly, Queen Spicy. And that's why self-love is important. That's one thing that I champion, which is, or champion for, is self-love. You have to. This journey that I'm going to share with y'all, this is just the beginning. But this journey I'm going to share with y'all is about a journey of self-love. And even to this day, learning to evolve in my self-love, because these next 4 years is going to push your ass to the max. It's going to push you to the max. It's going to test you. The question is, can you endure? Can you make it through? And you can, but the only way is to love yourself. Because if we are going down this route of making America great again, which literally means make America white again, and when we look at some of these white nationalists, their goal and agenda is to get rid of Jewish people, to get rid of queer people, and to get rid of the ethnic people. Because we are seen as symptoms of this shit when the Jewish community is seen as the cancer. And we are just the symptoms of that. And now those same people who believe that shit are in positions of power. And they are, right now, as we're speaking, doing things, signing off on things, coming up with ideas on how not only they're going to implement these things, but how they're going to act on it. And I just hope we don't go down the route that a lot of other people in history has went down, including, again, the whole situation with the Nazis and the Holocaust. So, Queen Stevie said, exactly, Spicy, we are all created in his image. Nobody is perfect except for him. And I just hate when people who go by the Bible just judge people. Exactly, majoring in what Christ minored in. And I have backups if y'all need it. I can give you resources and provide those resources to you if you need them. The ones that scrubbed off the White House website. Thank you, Queen Stevie. And make sure that you continue to share that information as well. Because people, we're going to need that. As much as they cutting all this shit and all this funding, this is the time where real community going to come in. There are going to be people that have the money, that have the resources, that have the information, that have the skills that are going to come through and help humanity. That's how it should be. Helping humanity. Baby, the way this shit is about to expose the wheat and separate the wheat from the tare, we about to see who really is confident in self, who really is walking in their truth, and those who are not. Because now you're going to have to make a choice. You either going to have to choose yourself or choose the world. And as the book reads, what profits a man to gain the world, but then to lose his soul, or to lose sense of self? And for Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, to bend the knee to allow them to say that there is something mentally wrong with us in the queer community, just absolutely dangerous. And that's why I also say for the queer people, it's time for us to start having some Bible studies. It's time for us to start looking, because again, if we in the book and we going to hell with a scholarship, full ride, okay, and extra money, grant money, and with a student loan refund check, if we going with all that, again, we're not the only ones that are going. For you fat body, big body, Buick, Tonka truck, Ford built tough, keylord shaped ass niggas. For some of you cis male niggas who say I'm a man, but you got more titties than a woman, you built like secret deodorant, bitch. Strong enough for a man, made for a woman. For some of you niggas out there on these platforms, girl, whose stomach meets the table before your mouth does. For some of you niggas walking around as if though you are in your 5th trimester, fuck a third. Y'all going to hell too. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're going to play the hell game, let's play the hell game so that we know who's going to hell. And guess what? If that's the case, we all going, boo. See you there. Stevie said, and that Project 2025 wasn't real. People didn't believe me. They looked at me like I was crazy. And now they gonna look at you as the one that knew. And now you're gonna get to look at them like they crazy, because they gonna lose their damn mind, because they made a choice, and it exposed their ignorance. It shows that some of these individuals did not educate themselves. They did not do any research to see what's going on. And because of that ignorance and non-research and just taking things at face value as opposed to investigating it, that inspired my story. That inspired me to share my story. The experiences that I went through was because of fear and ignorance. And as an adult, realizing that is exactly where we're at again. Wow. And the ones who voted for this, they said they would vote for it again, the pro-Palestine, pro-Gaza movement. And don't worry, Chapter 2 gonna be out on Saturday. Next Saturday. Deshaun said, we can't go through this again. We need to find new plans and fast. We need to make apps. We need to make new organizations. We need to do something. We need to have connections with other LGBT people so they won't be lost in the sauce, so they won't be destroying themselves through other people's negativity in their ear of who they are. Exactly. And that's why I say we, as queer people, we have to create that space. We have to create it. We have to be the ones to make that possible. That's why I say, for the queer people that do have YouTube channels, that do have stories about their lives, share them. This is the time to share them. Fuck the hoes that judge. Fuck them. Because the same hoes that judge are the same hoes that's going to be asking for help when it's time for their ass to hit the fire. Okay? Share your stories, because there will be people that will understand your stories. But I do have a few questions for y'all. How did you guys, what are some of your guys' experiences dealing with queerphobia growing up? Did any of you deal with any bullying growing up? If so, share your experience with me in the comments. Or if you want to, like I said, I can drop the link and y'all can come on up. Because again, this live is really for y'all, because I want to engage with y'all. So if you want the link, let me know. Deshaun, you want the link? Queen Stevie, you want the link? Y'all ain't got to be on camera if y'all don't want to. I just want to hear y'all experiences. But do you have any experiences from childhood that were queerphobic that kind of stuck with you? What about any sort of religious experiences that were queerphobic that has stuck with you? Please share it with me, okay? Because we will gag at the amount of people who have energetically shared the same experience. Even though the experience is unique in its own expression, the energy, the vibration of it, the root, the source of it was the same. So Deshaun also says we need to keep Black History Month alive. What the white people did to the slaves and stuff like that, they're trying to erase it and rewrite it, saying that, well, they accepted slavery. These are a bunch of people who have lied countless times. Why would y'all believe liars, girl? Especially when they keep doing it. It'll be one thing. Yeah. Queen Stevie said, I was scared at first, but now I'm just angry. All of these things going on, all of these countless attacks on innocent people, especially within our community, who didn't want this. We shall not bend the knee, and we absolutely shall not have despair. Let me ask you another question. And this is for the people who are walking in their truth and who are not going to compromise. When I was watching a documentary about how the queer community was treated again in Germany during the whole Nazi regime, they were saying that queer people had two choices. They could either conform and do everything in the shadows, or you could walk boldly in your truth, and that could cost you your life. What are y'all choosing to do? To the queer people who are listening to me, if you are in a situation where you are told to choose to conform or to die, to repent or to perish, which choice are you going to make and why? Because I think we need to start having those scary conversations, because as we see in history, whenever there are people who are trying to make objective change for humanity, it seems like the powers that be don't like that shit, and they do all type of things to literally eradicate And I want you to understand that word eradicate. Because that word eradicate is about to physically manifest during these next 4 years. And I can't sit up here and we can't sit up here and say that Bubz is wrong and that Queen Stevie is wrong and that other individuals are wrong when the facts prove them to be right. And like I said, in this instance, unlike any other instance, I want to be wrong in this. I want to believe that all this stuff that we're seeing is just a ploy and that I shouldn't have anything to worry about. But again, when I look at history, history shows something else. They're trying to dig up documents on MLK. Okay, so he had prostitutes, but what about you, Donald Trump? And what about Epstein? So what are they trying to do? Destroy his character? Trying to turn him into a George Floyd like Candace Edgeless Owens did when she sat up there and made a documentary basically denigrating George Floyd and saying that black people championed behind a drug dealer and championed behind this person. Okay, let's play that game. Let's play the game, Candace. Let's say that black people did champion behind a felon and a person who did drugs and had a history. Y'all elected a president who is a convicted felon, who has multiple bankruptcies, who has all of these accusations against him of sexual abuse, and y'all gave this motherfucker the chair, girl, in the name of Jesus. Wow. Wow. Queen Stevie said that is another thing that he is trying to implement that we touched on, which is white Christian nationalism. Exactly. And like I said, queer people, time to read the damn Bible, because the way that they finna do this shit, they trying to bring back the old draconian Old Testament Leviticus ass stuff. There were videos that I screen recorded that I was going to put in part 1. And I said, you know what? A lot of these clips I got, after I'm done with this series, I'm going to do another one. This is going to be on organized religion and the black church. And I'm going to let the fuck off in that one. And I've already been having some conversations with other people who are well versed in religion. And I ain't talking about just surface level. I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about understanding original Hebrew language. I'm talking about individuals that understand the book of Enoch and the lost books of the Bible. Individuals who are searchers for truth. Okay? But those same individuals who are organizing religion right now are literally saying that queer people deserve to die. That queer people should be put to death. That they need to be destroyed. And I was having a conversation earlier, and I was saying, you know, it's so funny that these people who believe in a force that they don't see, nor have no real connection to, because they don't love themselves, which themselves is the connection, who allowed fear narratives to literally win this election. Y'all sat up here and believed that trans people was in the bathroom trying to sexually abuse your children. But yet y'all not in the bathroom proving a goddamn thing. Y'all saying that the drag queens are reading books while touching them in their no-no spots while reading the books, and yet y'all can't come up with no objective, factual, here's the video, bitch, truth at all. But y'all going to ignore all this objective shit in your face, girl. What? But see, that's what happens when organized religion murders the savior and then pimps his story out. Because organized religion, all the fuck they doing is making Jesus the pizza man outside of the Little Caesars restaurant. They put on this act and this portrayal that they're connected to Christ. But when you actually read the book and see the qualities of that character in the book, they don't match up in that shit what the fuck so ever. And as a queer person who who takes the time out to educate himself, not off a 60-second reel. I know some of you niggas is used to 60-second meals and drive-thrus and shit with greasy ass genetically modified food. But there are some things that you're going to have to take time out to actually study to show thyself approved. And queer people have studied to show themselves approved. The problem and the issue is that a lot of their stories involve some of you queerphobic motherfuckers. That now the individuals who should have died during your onslaught against them have survived and remembered your motherfucking face. Funny how karma work. And I'm gonna let y'all know right now, you ain't gotta believe in karma for karma to believe in you. I don't see air, but I need that motherfucker to breathe, especially with these big ass motherfucking nostrils and this goddamn bell pepper ass nose. But because we're in the age of Aquarius, guess what? Karma coming through for everybody. And for you motherfuckers that voted for Trump, girl, and shout out to Christy, because she's an individual that I've been watching in reference to the right Christian nationalism, and she said we shouldn't be saying "I told you so." We need to welcome them with open arms. I'm gonna welcome them with open arms. Why telling them "I told you so"? Then I'm gonna show them why I was right when I said what I said. And now that we have gotten that out the way, I need to know whether you understand this new objective information. Are you going to receive it? Because if you're not going to receive it, you have proven to me where you stand. And I stand on the side of humanity. And I stand on the side of love. But I also stand on the side of not dealing with bullshit either. And I also stand on the side of truth, which hurts my feelings at times. But again, that truth will set you free. So Queen Stevie said, I've seen them out here disrespecting black women, congressmen, Jasmine Crockett calling her out her name, Cartier family, and the other platform that kept saying there was something mentally wrong with what? Wrong with me or wrong with her? Because the niggas that saying something wrong with me can't even wipe their ass properly. So you can't tell me shit until you clean the shit off of your underwear. Some of you niggas walking around with black underwear and black underwear only. Because if it was white, if your underwear was white privilege white, oh my God. That's the stain that the white America is afraid of. That brown stain. Blaming Obama for the plane crash too. Like, is he out of his mind or is he just stuck on stupid? They crashed. The woman made a mistake and they all died. I don't understand how Obama had the power to destroy this shit. And on top of that, y'all worried about the wrong plane crash that was an inside job. Again, y'all worried about the wrong plane crash that was actually an inside job. And he tried to deny and say that that wasn't his plan, that he didn't know anything about Project 2025, that was his plan all along. The architect behind Rust Vault has been confirmed by Senator Republicans. And ain't funny how his name is Vault, and it's like the same number of that damn company and damn the boys, the Vault Industries, it's just spelt differently. Deshaun said in the Philadelphia crash, excuse me, that happened, that was engine failure. And when are they going to have any ideas of upgrading their planes using rejected seats with parachutes to save lives? They don't give a damn. They just want money. Capitalistic people. How many more of Rock the Boat elite? Not Deshaun. How many more of those are we going to have? Because there's way too many ones in Arizona, and the other one was also in Brazil as well. Well, there was one homophobic MFer that said, why I say MFer growing up be cussing and said I'm a fag or just stupid just because I took a picture with a biological woman beside my cousin. What? I'm glad that when they voted for Trump, and now they're crying. These Trump supporters and also these Latinos that voted for Trump are crying that they're going back to their country. I will vote for Donald Trump. Ding, 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 ding. I will vote for Donald Trump. King. Girl. Let me see. Also, Donald Trump's henchmen said they're going to get rid of diversity and change it to merit people or merit or something without discrimination when it comes to planes when people get on the plane. What? The Thrifting Channel. Hello, how are you? I'm new to your channel. Glad to be here. Thank you. I hope you're still here. I'm kind of a little bit delayed in the chat. If you want to know what we're talking about, we're just having some side conversations right now. I recently just did a chapter 1 on my channel called Wonderfully Made. This is like the open panel discussion for it. Just to kind of hear people's thoughts. So if you have not seen that already, I would ask that you please go watch that before you continue this. Or you can continue this. It's whatever you want to do. It's a Saturday night. I'm just here. I ain't gonna be here for too long though. Deshaun also says, speaking of trans, I had a person that was telling me we went back in the day. We never heard of trans people, and he said, I don't want my kids to know about them or see them in the bathroom with them. But the gag is, a lot of times, I'm pretty sure your children has been around. That person probably has been around trans people and didn't even know it. Like T.S. Madison said, she been using the bathroom since the Ronald Reagan administration. The administration that really went the hell in on ethnic people. Okay, and minorities. And she was still walking her ass in the female's bathroom, doing what she needs to do. Not sitting here looking under the stall, not trying to tell, come here, pretty girl, let me see what's... None of that. She had to pee and wash her hands and leave. And even me as a gay man, when I go in the bathroom, I'm not trying to hook up, I'm not trying to cruise. Bathrooms are nasty, especially the male bathroom. Who the hell want to do nasty shit in the male bathroom with piss and stuff on the floor? When I go to the bathroom, I go into the stalls. I'm not them niggas that be at the urinal. No, I'm in the stall. Get me in the stall. I want to be able to be closed in. I don't want nobody looking at me. I don't want to be looking at nobody. That was very ignorant for that person to say. But that's the problem. There's a lot of ignorance in the world. All this information, and people are choosing to be willfully ignorant and then expect people not to say nothing about it. Wow. Let me see. Boy Crazy says, people want to worry about the bathrooms. What about Freaky Fridays at the movie theaters after school? That's why I shared in the beginning of part 1. I was raised watching Disney classics, and every Disney movie had some sort of love story, some sort of heterosexual love story, not just with human beings, but with damn animals. And in one case, it was a damn bestiality type situation between Belle and the Beast. And if we're gonna be adults, you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that Belle did not want the damn prince to be giving her that beastly stroke, that bloody roar transformation stroke. I grew up watching nothing but heterosexuality on my television set, again, even in children's shit, all the way up. But y'all don't want to talk about that. I shared the video of the little kids, little toddlers, kissing each other. They laughing and shit after getting kissed. Ain't nobody walking over. No, don't do that. No, you're too young. No, you don't kiss her. You don't kiss him. No, you're too young. None of that. This, oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my, grab the pictures, take a picture, record. Oh my God, that's his girlfriend. Oh my God, that's his butt. But let little Mark have a little crush on little Timmy, want to kiss little Timmy on the cheek. Now the pastor got to wake up out his damn sleep at 3 in the morning to come to the church to try to cast out the gay demon in this boy. That's why I said, if we're going to really be objective, if there is no insidious, ulterior motive, if you're walking in the objective, supreme truth, then why is fear there? If 2 heterosexual children can kiss each other and it be seen as cute and innocent, but if 2 little boys or 2 little girls kiss each other, now it's seen as something insidious and demonic, and that is abnormal. That says something about what y'all perception of it is. Why y'all so freaky when it come down to the kids? Why does your mind go to sword fighting and all this shit when it come down to gay? But y'all don't have that same energy when it comes down to this, when it comes down to heterosexuality. But again, like I mentioned, the real reason is because that is what is considered to be normal. And let's play that game. Let's say it is something to be normal because it's seen throughout the majority of the human species. There are plenty of other animals and plenty of other species that you're unaware of, that God, source, universe, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, has allowed to be here before your ass came into this experience, while your ass living in this experience, after your ass live this experience or leave this experience, it will still be here. So why are people tripping about something that they're going to eventually leave one day? Life is short as hell. We don't know when we're going to die. So why are you making the choice to be stressed out and to invest in other things that you can't prove as opposed to working with yourself? Oh, because it's easier to judge other people than to work on your own shit. Which is why you have a bunch of insecure people who had to have all the money, who had to have all the power, who had to have all the wealth, not their own slice, their own section, which is the energy that God, source, universe, consciousness has allowed for them to come into this experience with and leave this experience with. They want to take mine and yours and yours and yours and yours and yours and yours and everybody's. Those individuals are the ones that need to be challenged. And where I am right now, no shade, and it's more of a militant type of stance. When it comes down to our self-defense, we're going to have to become aggressive when it comes down to that. Because some of these people are itching and scratching and seething at the mouth to try to harm queer people. And what I'm gonna need for queer people to do, if you've seen some fighting videos of queer people knocking the fuck out of other gay people, straight people, send them to me on Instagram on BubzDaGawd, okay? Send them to me on there. Matter of fact, no, send it to me on FanBase. Download FanBase today and send it to me on there so I can make me a long 15-20 minute compilation just so we understand what the queer people are working with. Because as much as people think that gay feminine niggas are weak ass niggas and scared, and oh my God, shit. Some of these gay niggas is on par with some of these heterosexual niggas. The game is completely changing whether y'all want it to or not. Because the only life that y'all own is your own. You don't own anybody else's life. And God forbid, if it does come down to me having to make a choice between walking in my truth or dying, I'm going to talk my shit to the end, girl. And you better hope that my ass don't learn more of this esoteric shit that I'm learning off camera, girl. Because I might come and fuck around with your ass in the spirit realm, bitch. Because the soul can be on earth for a few more days, bitch, and it will be Scary Movie 2 on your ass, girl. Every time. You're going to have to sleep with John 3:16 live between your ass cheeks, because I'm going to show you what the gay agenda is in the spirit realm, girl, and you won't be able to stop it. Girl. I ain't going to be here too long, y'all. Queen Stevie said, Laverne Cox said it absolutely best, that they are worried about the wrong 1%. And how Nancy Mace from my city of South Carolina spitting in the face of trans people. Again, why y'all worried about this is the wrong 1%, baby. The 1% is in control of the government, bitch. Yeah, those people. The ones that have all the wealth. Fuck the world. Well, yeah, low-key the world in their hand. The wealth and the world in their hand. They have all this. And they're in control. And y'all want to spit in the faces of trans people. But that's why I say when it comes out to queer people, we're going to have to, just like with black people, we all are going to have to realize our power. They are nothing without us. See, we got it twisted. We got it as if though we depend on them. No, they depend on us. Which is why they're trying to force us. When in actuality, we need to be forcing them because we are the people. Y'all work for us. It's not the other way around. But now elitists and loyalists are inside the government. And baby, the shit they finna rain down upon. Y'all see, y'all better start thinking about this scary shit. Y'all better start having conversations about, your mortality right the fuck now. Because who knows what we're about to face going forward in these next 4 years. We have an idea, but the objective reality of what that's going to be, we don't know. Deshaun says, so they want to say queer people need to die, but they're the ones that actually play queer. They're the ones that actually buy queer's clothing lines, and they're acting gay, sexually touching each other. Okay. Elon Musk said he loved Donald Trump so much, like a straight man loving another man. This is some weird shit, girl. What? We can't even be ourselves, but y'all want to be us. They already got buyer's remorse at 92% for me. I'm not showing them nothing. I am done. Also, there's a woman that works with me. Her name is, not you putting her government out here, Shyla. She told me that a woman that was from Tennessee was trying to get a cleansing because her baby died, and she wanted to get it from a doctor. He was from New York, and I did not know that once that process was done, people from Tennessee got the nerve to charge him because Tennessee is a red state. It was never about the economy. It was about their own internalized bigotry. It was never about the price of eggs. It was just them literally controlling the narrative, again, using fear. The reason, the way that Hitler came to power was through fear and disinformation. Those were the things that created the atmosphere, that created the spaces for that to happen. They couldn't just tell the German public what they wanted to do because they knew that the majority of the German public would not be on board with that. Which is why they created propaganda to be able to give this illusion that those German people, those Jewish people are better than you. They're not really Germans, they're Jews. Had them wearing the Star of David and stuff to differentiate who's German and who's not. Already creating stigmas, already producing scarlet letters and scarlet objects and shit. Like, y'all need to go do y'all research, queer people. Type in gay, gays or LGBT during the Nazi era. You can go to a YouTube channel called Making Gay History. I've shared some of their content on my platform before. Subscribe to them. There is so much information over there that me, as a 33, about to be 34 this year-old queer man, does not or did not know. The same verbiage that is being said here today is the same verbiage that was said during that time. Like, you can't make this shit up. Queen Steve said, you did a great job. Part 1, looking forward to the next one. What is the topic of part 2? Yes, part 2 will be on Saturday, and part 2 is going to be about my high school years. So I'm kind of like going through my years. Part 1 is my youth, childhood years. Part 2 is about my high school years. The third part is my young adult years in my 20s, and the fourth part is today. And I'm going to be responding to individuals like, again, Daiquel, Dante, and Mari Anton, the Alpha platform, just responding to some of the queer people who have shared their concerns about the issues in the queer community. And like I said, my project is basically just attempting to say, well, the reason why all these things are happening is because of things of in our childhood that we did not heal from, and understandably so, because when you're told from a child that this is wrong, and you understand that that wrongness is also a part of you, and you don't learn how to deal with that in a healthy way, we start getting into survival mode where we push things to the back burner to where we don't deal with it. But the gag is, whatever we don't deal with will eventually come out later on in life in more uglier ways. The hypersexuality in the queer community is one of those uglier ways. The loneliness in the queer community is one of those uglier ways. The cattiness in the queer community is one of those uglier ways. Not being able to trust, low self-esteem, those are things that we need to deal with. And it doesn't matter how attractive you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what your title is. It doesn't matter how many followers you have, how many likes, how many comments you get, how many heart eyes you get. It will never, ever fill the fucking void, because the only one that can fill that void is you. So that's the reason why I'm sharing my journey. But yes, part 2 will be about my high school years. Okay? Again, let me know about them story times, and let me know which one. So if you forgot what type of story times you want me to talk about, you can rewatch the video again, and I would appreciate it if y'all do. Okay? Get them views up and share. Please share. I'm going to need for y'all to share my stuff. I'm going to need for y'all to help me help y'all. No shade, helping me. I can only do so much, so make sure that you share my content in places and spaces to get the conversation going. Yeah. I'm going to read a few more comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Let's see. And Silas said, I'm going to read this one here. I'm going to read it how I say it, girl. It's just like spell check or whatever, fact check or whatever the hell. All it's doing is hurting themselves, and it's also creating suicide attempts because they can't handle it. They can't handle being who they are. They can't handle accepting who they are. And the Heritage Foundation has been working on Project 2025 for years. Yep. I already told y'all, y'all need to go ahead and watch that documentary if it's still on there on Netflix called The Family. It's a docu-series. All the shit that we're seeing that's happening now, it exposed all of that before it even happened. The fact that these motherfuckers can sit up here, let me tell you how, from an esoteric way, and again, I'm still a baby in this, taking my time, because when it comes down to the esoteric girl, you can't play. You got to know what's going on. In order for somebody's curse or spell to work on you or to be effective, is that a part of your subconscious mind has to agree to it, which is why they call that stuff hiding in plain sight. If they tell you what they're going to do without really telling you what they're going to do, in some way in their mind, they're absolved of karmic debt, even though karma responds to the energy, bitch. Fuck how you thought the shit was. It's responding to what the energy actually is. So that's what they did. They used fear. Fear is one of the probably stronger areas of weaker, less magic that can be used on people. And that's exactly what they did here. And the fear is just beginning, baby. When it come down to Fear Town, girl, fuck Pound Town, Fear Town. Okay? We are in the coming attractions. And I ain't talking about the coming attraction where the lights are shut off and everybody's quiet. It's coming. No, I'm talking about the attractions, girl. Fuck the attractions, girl. The infomercials, the commercials and shit. Call 1-800-HANSON. People in there vacuuming and shit. We in that stage. So, with all that being said, lastly, what I want to say is, well, I'm going to read a few more comments and then I'll be done for real, no shade. Girl, I'm starting to get hungry. These munchies kicking in. He off for himself. He didn't care about anyone else, not even his own people down in South Africa. Well, the dark ones, actually. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot. Donald Trump is going to make his own city down in Gaza, saying that it's going to be a peace and harmony down there, knowing that those Gaza people do not like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, can't wait for part 2. And I'm talking about gay conversion therapy, where the guy said you can't choose your sexuality. The comment you just did. I sent that video to you if you want to watch it. Yeah, I'm probably going to watch it when I get off. But yeah, I mean, there's so much information out there. So I'll just say to you guys, please educate yourselves. Educate yourselves. These next 4 years, they're going to do everything in their power to stop you, to prevent you from growing, from becoming better. They need you to be dumb. They need you to be stupid. They need you to be ignorant. They need you to be operating in fear and conform, because that's the only way that their game works. And if you ever... Oh, did you ever drop the link? Oh, y'all want the link? Ain't nobody say nothing. Y'all want the link? Y'all want the link? I'll drop the link. I just didn't want to drop the link because, we got trolls. These numbers are kind of high normally than they are. They were higher than when I was doing the actual... video premiere. So I just want to make sure, because if anybody come up on this platform starting some crazy shit in 2025, baby, BubzDaGawd will go there with you, especially this time. No shade. But do y'all want the link? Because if not, I'm going to go ahead and go. Okay? Let me see. Share it on my channel. Thank you, Queen Steve. I appreciate you. And make them feel your wrath if they try you. Oops. We got 500 years worth of fades to give people if they try. Hello? That's why I said if it's one thing that black people have not been, baby, is we have not been violent. Okay, I got you, Deshaun. I'm gonna send you the link. You want the link, Queen Spicy? Because a part of me low-key want to send it in Instagram, but if not, I'll just drop it here. But I'm gonna send you the link in Instagram, Deshaun. Hold on one second. Hold on. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, because Jesus is my doctor. Yeah, yeah, yes. That nigga write up all my scriptions. Okay. I just sent you the link, Deshaun. So as we wait for Deshaun to come through, please make sure you hit the like button if you have not seen. Okay? If you have not seen my project, Chapter 1 of Wonderfully Made, go watch that, please. Go watch it. Give it a share. Give it a like. Comments, because that helps the algorithms to grow. Tag other content creators in the video as well, whether they're well known, whether they're just coming up. Let them know. Okay? Let them know. Because when you let them know, we can actually do something. And on top of that, I'm just so tired. I'm tired of this back and forth shit, girl. Like, it's always people, oh, it'll never happen. It will never happen in my lifetime. Every generation has said that. Bitch, where is the lifetime that's saying, girl, fuck seeing your next lifetime? It's here and now. Here and now. Where are they at? Where are those individuals at? Where are the ones that want to make the change? Where are the ones that are thinking about tomorrow? Y'all care about the children so damn much. When you bring the children in, y'all teach them your fear-based narratives as opposed to be better than you. Oh, but you got to learn to love yourself in order for children to be better than you. Because some of you individuals live vicariously through y'all children. You let your children clean up the mistakes that you made when it's your life. So, y'all, hold on one second, girl. I got to get some water. Give me 1 second. I'm about to mute my microphone and cut my camera off, because the way I'm about to deep throat this water bottle, hold on. Listen, if your ass smoke weed, you better drink some damn water, because water is your friend. Okay, Deshaun, you ready? Introducing Day Breezy. Girl, I want to know where you got this name from. What's up, Day Breezy?
What's up? How's it going?
Going good. What are your thoughts? How did you feel about the episode, Chapter 1? What are your thoughts on it? Did you get a chance to see it or no?
Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, because I don't think I saw you in there. Okay. Well, I hope that you get a chance to watch it. I would like to hear your thoughts. But what would you like to share with us this evening?
So much that's going on. Shit's about to hit the fan, bro. And the thing is, this is what they voted for. And this is what they fell for. They fell for it. Like, they basically fell for everything that's actually coming to them. Now they're all crying. They're crying for every little thing. And I'm like, listen, we told you so. We all told you so. These people fell for everything. My kids. It started with the trans bathroom and stuff like that. That's the reason why they voted for Trump. And also the eggs. That's why they voted for Trump. Oh, Kamala's not black, so that's the reason why they voted for Trump or stuff like that. Because they'd be listening to these people that have no freaking information at all. They're not open-minded, because you know that they're trying to use, sexuality, color, and everything else to scapegoat so that people can go back to sleep. That's basically what it is. This is an agenda to have people back to sleep. That's basically what it is. And not only that, they're going back to the 50s. They're going back way back. You know what I mean? They're passing these old ass laws all the way back in the past, back to the present right now. That's some weird ass shit. I did not come 33 years later just to deal with that shit. Our parents dealt with, our great grandparents dealt with that shit. Why do we have to deal with that shit? Why? After we went so far in the future, we're going back. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We are also losing money in this damn country.
We got people who got all the money in the world that's telling us they ain't got no money. They're the equivalent of niggas who asked your ass for fucking $10, and when you ask for it back, I ain't got it.
Come on now.
You know what?
Really?
But that's why I say, like, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
See, but this is the thing. People just want to start begging and shit like that instead of creating your own motherfucking businesses and stuff like that. And plus, these people voted for Trump, so now you have no choice but to do something. If you don't do something, you're done. You're done. And you were so angry at LGBT for no reason. You're straight. Why are you worried about him for? But again, this is the shit that I'm talking about. That's the reason why they lost everything. The stop and frisk is back. Those white people, God knows what they're going to do to black people. We don't have black history anymore because he's removed that. He's removing pride. He's removing everything. He's getting rid of health benefits. He's getting rid of freaking Social Security. He's getting rid of everything. The prices are going up. I don't know why they think Donald Trump was going to lower those damn prices, because you know damn well you can. When those people that have their own freaking businesses have their prices is sky high, he can't control that. I don't know what organization it is. I don't know, but he can't control that. He can't. And they fell for it again.
To your point, we're not going back. We're not. There are some of us who are not going back. Some of us had to fight to get to where we are now, mentally and emotionally. Just because your ass don't understand, or if we're gonna really keep it a buck, your ass low key. What is this? I'd like to share airdrop. 17 photos.
He's trying to create a civil war, man, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
No, it's the fact that some of these individuals are sitting here and they're projecting their insecurities onto us when they're the ones who are struggling with it. Just like how a lot of these queerphobic people are actually ones of queer persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
So, my bad, y'all. I had something pop up on my screen. But I mean, again, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, this point, there's really nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say. It's more so what to do. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Exactly. But they're so concerned about gay people and trans people that they don't even realize that. Listen, Kamala was going to actually do something where she was going to lower prices on housing. She was going to do that. She was also going to do something about, equality, it's called diversity and all that other stuff that she was going to do. She was going to do a whole lot of things. And all because of her color, all because she's a woman, and all because of everything else. And then these black symbol dudes that voted for Trump, all because of whatever it is that because they mainly was talking about gay people because that's all they do. All your rights is getting taken away. And let me tell you something. Why aren't y'all doing something for the community? Why aren't y'all doing something for the community? Why are you so concerned about other people's sexuality? What does their sexuality got to do with you unless you're secretly gay? Because it don't make no motherfucking sense right there.
The only thing I can possibly think of...
You're not going to exterminate all gay people just because you want to feel better. Because it ain't gonna happen. They already exist. Your sons are gonna be gay no matter the fuck what. Because the thing is, let me tell you something. Those motherfucking gay ass niggas that be with girls with their girlfriends and shit like that, and then they have to get mad because they love this boy so much, it was all for nothing. Same thing as when they get married, they love the husband for nothing. You're trying to force them to be freaking straight. It's not gonna work, you dumbass.
Yep, there are stories of individuals who are part of conversion therapy camps or conversion therapy groups, and these men, a lot of them are married men who done told their wife, oh, I'm struggling, and still struggling. You had people who were in lifeless relationships, and I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, but we're gonna be honest. Sex is a part of life. A lot of people out here who's talking about sex and using it in reference to procreation is a fucking lie. Because whenever y'all bring life into this world, especially when y'all not ready for it, then it's a problem and it's an issue. It's not my baby, get rid of it. But a lot of people have sex solely for pleasure.
And I also blame these women that be saying, oh, he can change and shit like that, and making other women look bad. Because the thing is, you're forcing other women that do not, like I said, they do not want a gay man. They want a straight heterosexual man to make them look bad. That's basically what it is. And those women are nothing but hags trying to actually have sex with those men, because that's exactly what it is. Because they try to pretend like they don't like gay men, but you basically want to have sex with them because they try to feel guilty by saying I have sex with a gay man, knowing that you have sex with a gay man. They're so fucking stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Embarrassing.
I love women, and I respect women, and I appreciate women. But I can't love you like that. I'm sorry. I can't. I love you. I respect you. I appreciate you. I will fight niggas for you. I will stand in the field, in the gap, in the. I will do what I need to. But
I know these
I
games
can still respect you and not smash you. But Queen Spicy, we got Queen Spicy on the platform for the first time, y'all. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Good. How are you? Congratulations. This is your baby.
Thank you. When I tell y'all, I was nervous. Me too. Now we get to actually put a voice to the face. I'm like, okay.
I ain't never thought I would hear her voice, because she usually be in the background on the comments.
Yeah,
but this is the back.
What's going on?
So, like, what were your thoughts about it? Like, how did you feel about Chapter 1?
So, first of all, I thought you did amazing. I loved all the graphics that you put in, the little funny things, you threw in. You really did your big one, for real. I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the way you told the story, it was succinct. It was like, it flowed. You did a great job, for sure.
Oh, thank you. When I tell y'all, this project, low-key, stressed me out a little bit, because again, I was listening to Quail and everybody else, and shout out to Deshaun, because Deshaun be sending me stuff all the time. So just hearing the different conversations around people who are talking about things that are in the queer community, and even from a humanistic standpoint, it's bigger than just the queer community. It's with human beings, but just for the context. And I was like, okay, how can I take these conversations that people are having and try to have them in a deeper way? How can we really get into the gray area and the minutia of everything? Because even the smallest things can play the biggest part. So I went through the whole process. When I tell you, I was over here writing in my notebook, brainstorming and ideas, and then having a map for everything. And then when I wrote my script, I tried to rewrite it. I had to use a little bit of the help from AI. Again, shout out to AI, kind of helping a nigga bring things together or whatever. But it was. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I had another comment from one of my other supporters who's like a sister to me, and she's also of the trans experience. She's of the trans experience, and she said that she was blessed by it. Like, it really resonated with her. So that's the point. I wanted to be able to create content that resonated with people, especially now, because baby, we all gonna have some stories after these next 4 years. We all gonna be able to have our own wonderfully made versions. You get what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you all enjoyed the project. And like I said, chapter 2 will be dropping on next Saturday. And I figured, well, hell, it's Black History Month. I might as well go ahead and just do something this entire month. It seems something that's more consistent, and I want to give you guys consistency, and I want to give you guys greater content, and I'm just finding my flow. But now I think I'm starting to really get the hang of it. So what I really want to do on this platform is really do like video essays, because this is like really actually a video essay in a sense. So it's like I watch individuals like Think Peace Tribe and a few others that are slipping my mind right now, and I love how they're able to convey their stories while also bringing in elements of what's happening in today's world and just making it all blend, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do. But the fact that you said that you liked it, ooh, thank you, Queen Spicy, because you know Queen Spicy is the one that she be helping me sometimes, because sometimes I have my Andrew Caldwell moments. She go ahead and she'll sound it out for me in the comments. Okay, Bub, this is what it means. I'll be having to be hooked on phonics. Dun 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 dun. Sometimes you gotta put some syllable breakdown to get the word. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm from Boston, so I know my accent is ugly, but I can't pronounce words.
When y'all watch part 2, I'm going to talk about my first love, and my first love is actually from Massachusetts. He used to live in a city called Middleborough, but now he lives somewhere else. So I know what it's like for people to say "ka" and "ma" and all that stuff. Worcester.
It's so ugly.
It's very interesting. I'll just say that. It's very. I stood out when I went down there. It was like, oh, we could tell he out of town. I'm like, I can tell y'all live in town. Shit.
Townies.
Go to the car. What's a car? Car. I'm just playing.
Oh man, yeah, we don't know ours. You don't respect them very much.
Understandable. And let me tell you something about Deshaun real quick. Listen, Deshaun laugh is so contagious. I wonder. Hold on. I think I screen recorded some of his laughs, and I'm like, I'm about to put this bitch. Hold on, I'm see if I can find it. Where's it at? I was screaming. Let's see if this is. Hold on. You had me dying. This is him. Y'all hear that?
We can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
You can't? Okay, let me email it to myself, because we're going to play it live.
Wait, you're going to play it live? You don't have
to. Because your laughs, like...
Wait, you don't have to. I promise. You don't have to. Please.
I want this particular one.
Wait.
I want this particular one. I'm like, at this point, I just want to just have Deshaun on the panel to be like my Mo to T.S. Madison. Because the way that he be laughing in the background, it'd be so hilarious. It's like make everything I say much more funnier. I'm like, you be saving a nigga life, girl, with your laughs. You don't even know it.
Well, it's because of what you said. It was because of what you said when I told you about you know who. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, because you be throwing that shit. I'd be like, yeah, because y'all be trying my damn life. And oh Lord, I don't know if I should be mad. And speaking of my first love, oh my God.
Who?
This is him in the chat right here.
He's right there?
Yes.
Okay, Middleborough. That's what they got up here in Middleborough.
Yeah, it's still car. Yeah. That's him.
Okay.
I don't know. I was talking to him in private. If y'all want a story time of me and his experience, we might plan something or whatever to let y'all know. But shout out to you. Did you watch it yet? Let me know your thoughts. Hold on. Let me go ahead and download this real quick, because this shit is hilarious.
My mouth is open right now. I am shocked. You just never know who's watching up on your panel, man.
I know, right?
You gotta be careful,
baby.
And on top of that, I've always attracted fine ass niggas. So girl,
yeah,
short and all, I'd be a whole leprechaun. This is my first ever love. I thought I hit the jackpot. I said, Lord, you blessing a nigga like this?
Baby,
I knew me sacrificing some height was gonna be something good coming out of this mug.
Oh my god.
Y'all need to watch this damn. Oh, girl, I don't even know if I can share it. Can I share it? Let me see if I can. Damn, how am I do this? Let me look at the screen first, because there's probably some information. I should have cropped it the damn video.
Oh,
Let me
man.
see.
Oh, my God.
No, because we was reading. We was reading in the. Let me tell you something, baby. And I'm gonna have to add to it because I tried to do what is it? What's that shit I was trying to use before? Discord. Yeah, I gotta figure that shit out because I don't even know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just send it again, but just crop it because, baby, this shit was hilarious. Us with this damn laugh. What's the name be laughing? I'll just be like, Deshaun, girl, are you okay?
Bro, because I don't know. It's like you are so funny, though. You are mad funny. I don't know what it is. It's like, you are so funny. It takes me out. I fall out the chair. It just takes me the hell out, man.
You said you fell out the chair?
Yep.
We don't need you falling out, Deshaun. Don't get your ass hurt.
Please don't fall.
Because if you do, even in that, I'm gonna laugh. No shade.
We gonna help you up, but we gonna laugh though. For sure.
Okay. You just from Boston. You from Boston. You just from Boston. Boston. Well, there's a Krispy Kreme on every fucking corner.
Oh, that's Dunkin'
Krispy
Donuts.
Kreme.
Oh, I mean Dunkin', whatever it was.
Dunkies. America runs on Dunkin'.
I remember that one joke this comedian said. She was like a heavyset woman. She was like, I love Massachusetts because there's a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner. I was in Dunkin' Donuts waving at another fat bitch at the Dunkin' Donuts across the street.
That's not about right.
But y'all gotta listen to this laugh real quick. This shit is hilarious. Y'all listen to this laugh, Lord. Deshaun laugh, baby, listen.
Wait.
His laugh.
You both lie.
His laugh is so hilarious.
I couldn't control it.
That laughter is hilarious to me.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
No.
It be making me feel like everything I say, I be feeling good. It be making me want to keep going. I be feeling like Earthquake, the comedian. I just keep giving you another one after the other one after the other one. I don't let you breathe, girl. Your stomach be hurting.
Right.
I done gave you a whole ab exercise.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Oh.
but I really appreciate.
Mania. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you good. Yeah.
Are
Yes,
you
that's
still up here? Because we supposed to get a lot of snow tonight. And tomorrow.
Y'all getting snow? We had
Yes.
snow.
We're getting snow right now.
Where
It's
you
snowing
at?
right now. We got flurries.
Well, over in Connecticut. I'm over here.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, y'all in the places where when the snow falls, it falls.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby, we're supposed to get.
But
like,
we haven't had
inches.
so much. Like we had a little bit of snow, but it wasn't like heavy this year.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had
Yeah.
that. The last time we had a real snowstorm was back in 2017 when we had Winter Storm Benedict or Winter Storm whatever it was. We back to back. That's when we had our last final hurrah for a real storm.
Where the hell they be coming up with these names for these damn catastrophic events?
Winter Storm
Irene and Katrina and all this. Where does who come up with the name?
Well, Irene is a hurricane. Irene was the hurricane, so you can.
I know,
name
but
that.
what I'm saying, where they come up with
Yeah.
these names? Are these names
I
already
think they
created?
I don't know. I think they just made a name, and there you go.
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
an alphabetical order, and I think they do girl, boy names.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
there
that.
you
They
go.
always say
No
the
damn.
girl storms are worse.
Hurricane BubzDaGawd came through. Ellen Milton. The only Milton I remember was when R. Kelly at the end of that one song said, Milton! I ain't playing with your ass, bitch, Milton!
That's so random.
It was
That's
random.
like when listen, tatted up, he like Barbara.
Okay? He was in Bill's arms!
What?
Hurricane Buzz, baby. I'm on Hurricane Buzz in a certain type of context. Hey, man.
Ew.
I'll wait for Deshaun ass to be like, ooh, Bubs. What type of context is that, Bubs? What you say?
That's that great sweatpants behavior.
Be like, girl, I need to
Mm-hmm.
go stand near the goddamn freezer and open it up and put your leg up and let it fucking air out.
Wait,
Cold shower.
why would you open the freezer?
Girl, cause you over there that damn hot.
That's
You gonna
hilarious.
have to let some air or something in there.
But
That's a
listen,
nice thing.
look, Spicy is his voice. It's something about his voice. Do you know that if he talks sexual to you, it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? Ooh, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, it's something about his voice. It's like an advertisement of how he speaks. I don't know what it is. It's
Oh,
just
I would
boy.
hope that my voice would be an advertisement for how I speak is my voice. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying.
I think Deshaun's trying to say you talk him through it. Is that the
I mean,
gist?
well, again, I'm 5'2", so you know there are certain things that just happen.
Ew.
And there's somebody in the comments you could ask. Let me stop.
Ooh, hey.
No, I ain't do that. Because the time I bring him up for a story time, he
I was
probably
about to
gonna
say,
hold me.
drop the
I'm about to
link.
be
Make it hot.
no, not yet. Not yet. We might keep y'all want story time. If y'all want to talk, if y'all want that shit, y'all gotta ask for a
Let's
story
get it.
time and I'll do a story time for you. Then I'll work something out with him. You know,
Yeah.
because the one thing I do appreciate is, again, just when you walk in your self-love and your truth, it doesn't even matter with previous experiences you've had with people. If it's one thing a person's going to always remember about you, they're going to remember how you made them feel. And BubzDaGawd, for the most part, made people feel good. I'm not human. I had my mistakes. Trust me. If we do that story time, you will hear them. You will definitely hear them. But at the end of the day, when you're operating in love, that's the only thing that really remains. So, you know. But are there any lasting thoughts that y'all would like to share before we end it? Because I don't want to make this too long.
Yes. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Spicy.
I was just gonna say you did amazing. Very proud of you. Looking forward to the rest.
Thank you. And thank you for coming up and gracing us with your presence.
Absolutely. Much
You know
love
what I'm
to
saying?
you. Yeah.
Oh, so now I can put the face to the voice now, and I can see it in my head now. I was like, okay. I wish you would have came up in here. And I wish you would have came up in here. What's up, you all? What's
Oh,
going
baby.
on? I'd be like, are you Massachusetts or are you New York?
New York.
Oh,
Was
man.
John F. Kennedy from Boston? Because the way
Yes.
that's what I thought. That's the reason why he had that accent like that. Like he'd be saying like the man to the moon. You know what I mean? Like that or something like that. Like
Yeah.
Did you say Ma to the moon?
Yeah, they got him up out of here.
Yeah, they definitely did. They did.
Ooh,
I'm out of
yeah,
here.
they ain't like all of that. Oh, you
No,
saying
they
what?
did.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yep. They say
Oh, yeah,
sorry. You gotta go.
It's
John
gonna
F.
be a
Wait,
lot
what
of you
about?
gotta go in these next 4 years. Shit. I keep telling y'all shit.
Show got him up
I
out
used
of
to
here.
I used to joke all the time with my parents and stuff, because I used to show them these old Illuminati videos they had before it was scrubbed from the internet. And it was one video that I'd be watching. I think I put on my YouTube channel where MTV had this commercial where it was kind of like similar to the Holocaust. Like it was a family on a Saturday night inside the house chilling. All of a sudden, this loud noise, and these people come in, they take them outside and put them in trucks, and then they would have them kind of like pose in the way that the photos from the actual rounding up of the Holocaust happened. And the caption read something along the lines of like, history can repeat itself or something like that. So it's like, no shade. I wonder what it's going to be like for certain people when they come to your house with these no-knock warrants and coming in your shit and taking
Now
you
look at
out.
them. Yeah. I mean, look at how they doing with all the ICE stuff, you know?
Oh my God.
Very similar. History repeating itself.
It is
Low-key.
But that's why it's
hard.
oh, damn. I'm about to say, what the hell? Can we make this bigger?
That snow, oh my gosh. Already.
Yep, it's
It
coming
don't look
down.
that bad.
It is snow. It's coming down now. Look at that.
Yeah, it's not just done. It's still coming. It's supposed to be all night.
Yep.
And tomorrow till like.
Hello,
Oh.
Kim.
Hey,
I'm not sure how I
Kim.
got here, but I'm here. We glad you here. We about to be over with,
Shout out
though.
to you. Hit that thumbs
No
up.
shade.
Oh, is that a
Yeah,
little baby in this thing?
I think
Oh.
so. But Kim, Miss Kim, or Kim, or person, not Miss, but Kim. I'm sorry. If you want to understand more of the context of what's going on, I would ask that you please watch. I just released or premiered a video on my channel called Wonderfully Made, which is Chap.1. You can definitely check that out. And this is just a panel to kind of give the opinions, perspective, and kind of some tangent stuff or whatever, because it's been a minute since I've been live, so I kind of been shooting the shit a little bit. But thank you for being here. If you're still here, please make sure you hit that like button because it helps the channel to grow in the algorithms. But Deshaun, anything that you would like to share before we end this live?
Yeah, I think people need to start making their own apps. Like Black people need to start making their own apps. People need to start, getting together and start forming a group or something like that, or some kind of connection so that people can stay connected, so that, make their own organizations or something like that, so that people, because he's just taking away a lot of stuff. Just keep taking them away. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then, like I said, white people are trying to get on top. Like white men are trying to be to the top again and try to put their white women down, and also Black women and Black men back to slavery too, but in a different way of modern slavery. Get rid of all the LGBT too. Just get rid of them and just put them back to all this slavery shit and all that other stuff. I mean, that's what's happening. Did you hear about this kid that actually was shot 96 times?
What? What kid was shot 96 times?
It happened, hold on, if I can find it. But he was shot 13 times, but there was 96 shots that was inside the car. But he got hit
with all the M's.
But he got out, but he ran out the car. They still shot him. They shot him still. While he came out, he fell down, and then they still shot him.
And that's really murder, because you don't shoot people who are running away from you, because they don't pose a threat. They're running away from you.
Right.
But then to shoot somebody and then shoot them again multiple times on the ground.
It was vicious.
Yes, there was some fear there. And again, like, I understand people say that, I take this was from a police officer, right?
There was 4 police officers shooting.
Police officers. Yeah, it's kind of like, if you are afraid, and I get it, police are on edge because they're in these type of situations where, it's life or death. You need to be able to have more control over yourself, especially if you're in those situations. You went and you trained at the academy to be able to have a basic foundational understanding of the power that you possess, and you are a servant of the people. But for you to sit up here and unalive somebody multiple times by shooting them multiple times,
but the kid was unarmed.
Somebody shooting them multiple times, huh?
The kid was unarmed. He didn't have nothing.
That's what I said. If it's unarmed and they unalive him by shooting him multiple times, they need to be held accountable for that. But because of this current system, they're probably going to get a loophole or some sort of leeway to be like, you know what, you might serve a small crime in a nice prison where everybody understands what's going on and like what you have done. Like, for me, it don't take much convincing. Like, all this information is out here already.
Chicago.
It's already out here. Overwhelming amount of evidence of police brutality, of negligence from police.
All right,
and nobody really cares.
Yeah.
You said what, Deshaun?
This happened in Chicago, but this was an update though. This was an update of when the police shot him, because this was last year, and it says the settlement reached after cops shot at Black man 96 times over seatbelt validation, and this happened in Chicago. Violation. I mean, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all shooting motherfuckers over a seatbelt
violation.
Y'all might as well let his ass drive around without the seatbelt and get to a car accident. At least that would have been more natural than y'all unaliving his ass by shooting him.
Yeah.
But this is the world we live in. And again, I can't make this up. And it's like, no shade. We cannot hide from the truth anymore.
Yeah, this is him. This is him. And this is what happened. I think he was in his 20s or something. Maybe he's I think he was
Young Turks.
Yeah. No, this is undisputable what is his name? Indisputable with Dr. Dr. Rashad Ritchie. This is him.
That's the name
This
of
is
the
his
channel.
Yeah,
The
that's the
Young
name of the
Turks.
channel.
Oh, he used to work with the Young Turks because TYT is the Young Turks.
Oh, I have no idea. I just followed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah, I
just followed
mean, like I say at this time, like, look, queer people, y'all got to be able to follow, like Deshaun said, apps, YouTube channels, social media platforms that affirm you and that keep your history updated. You know what I'm saying? Again, make sure you subscribe to Making Gay History on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to educate you about the past. There's so much that I'm learning that I never discovered. I mean, that I haven't discovered before or haven't seen before. You know, at the age of 33. So again, you're always learning. This is the information age. Get as much information as you can because the powers that be don't want you to be educated. They said if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. Read. Educate yourself. The fact that a lot of black people, unfortunately black children, read at lower grades than they should. They're reading at fucking 4th, 5th grade levels. Like,
Yeah.
we have to do better. As individuals, as people, we have to do better. We have to create community again. I did 3 days in jail for a seatbelt. Wow. Not comparable, but they would just use any excuse harass. That part.
Right, exactly.
That part.
That's the part.
That part. But that's why I say, like, black people, we got to start doing something differently. And one of my suggestions, and everybody may not be on board for it, but one of my suggestions is we need to start getting back to our African spirituality and our African heritage and roots because our ancestors was tapped into something, because we're going to need to tap into something ancestral to combat whatever is happening. These are people who are creating inorganic matter to go against us individuals who are actually organic and natural in our truths. So we have to do something, because if not, we can't sit up here and talk about protecting the children, because now that this is it. If we would have done what we needed to do, we wouldn't be at this situation right now that's going to harm the children. Imagine all of the psychological distress children are going to be under when they see their parents being ripped away from them, or people that they love and hold near and dear being ripped away from them, and feel like there's nothing they can do about it. But at the same time, just like old dude who executed that CEO of I think it was with Medicaid, Medicare, one of those things, him, I mean, it's going to be more of that. It's going to be people out here who are not going to fucking play with y'all and don't care about y'all titles, how much money you have. They will come after you. So instead of that happening, the best thing to do is to build reconciliation. But that's only if people want to. I'm only going to do my part, and I encourage other people to do their part. That's all we can do. Find people who are like-minded and create and build with them. But also, don't turn your back on other people who may think differently than you. If they think differently than you, but they also respect you as an individual, as a human being, and your character, bring them into the fold. Because just like someone said on House of Dragons, to slay a dragon, you need to hit it from multiple angles. If you just go head on, you're fucked. If you just go from one side or the other, you're fucked. There needs to be different angles to take this dragon out. And this dragon is low-key like a hydra that its head keeps replenishing after you cut it off. We're going to have to find something to take it completely out. Cutting the head off ain't going to work. It just grows more. We're going to need more. So I say to individuals who are part of the human family, please love yourself first above all things. We will never be able to make real, true, genuine change without self-love, because we are part of the community. We make up individually the whole. And like Michael Jackson said, in order for, you got to look at the man in the mirror if you want to make that change. And then once you do that, encourage other people to do that. Because at this point, it seems like our lives are going to be on the line. Even though our lives have been on the line this entire time, the whole thing about us is the fact that we know how to survive. It sucks that we have to survive again when we're trying to live. But black people and queer people and stuff, as far as the survival aspect, we pretty much got that down packed. It's the other people who had the privilege, who felt like it could not happen, or it cannot and will not happen to them. those are the individuals who are going to lose their minds. And for those individuals who looked at my comment and content and said that I was fear-mongering and I'm spreading mis and disinformation, now that the truth is out there, y'all don't get to talk to me in real time, because there is no talking, there is only roasting. So if you want to learn from what I said, you have so many videos to watch, so many lives to replay. Because I did my part. That's it. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Queen Spicy, thank you. I hope to see you on the panel again a little bit, in the future, whenever you want to.
Absolutely,
So
for sure.
definitely have you.
So it's a good vibe over here.
And see, that makes me feel good. That's what I want. I want a good vibe. Deshaun, thank you. When I tell you Deshaun ass is baby, he be representing for the shorties. Okay, he be sending me so much content. He be tagging me all the time in certain things. He's blessed me in so many different ways. So again, Deshaun, thank you so much for what you have done.
Listen, we gotta listen. People want to control other people's lives and stuff like that, and try to control others. And that's the thing. They try to dominate others. They're trying to find dominance. So what they try to do is they try to find the people that they think they weak already. Because you see straight people trying to prove something. So the generation of these teens, because they was taught of being homophobic, they will bully gay people, which is happening because I see videos of it. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. This is the reason why we need to start educating and stuff like that, so that this shit would never happen again. Because it's going to keep happening. And the thing is, some of them are actually, they hate gay people so much they become gay. That's how bad it is. They act gay. They do gay pranks. They do all this stuff. That's how bad it is.
What you resist what you resist will always persist. It's funny how, like, again, these individuals can do all type of gay shit, run up on niggas and grab they dicks and balls and ass and all that shit. And, bro, stop, bro. Damn, bro. I'm just playing. But again, it's all for play, not for real. But when it's for real, depending on the context and what's happening in that moment, if people are around, I ain't with that gay shit. But if nobody's around, some of these niggas will resort to a whole type of mentality. Just don't tell nobody. Nobody.
And that's the reason why you got to protect yourself at all costs. Because the thing is, if he even tries to assume or try to act funny around you, this is the time to get your gun and start shooting the fuck out of that nigga. Because the thing is, that was his choice to get angry. Because the thing is, if you're surrounded by people, and let's just say, if you really did the do with your homeboy, you shouldn't get mad at your homeboy if you're surrounded by your homeboy, because it's play, right? No one would know if you are together. So the thing is, he made himself look bad, and he also blow his own spot up.
That's what happens when you think with this head as opposed to this one. But we're going to see, like the next 4 years is going to be revelations. Things are going to be revealed. When you love yourself, you're going to be able to be on the sidelines and watch this stuff happen. Because like I be telling black women and everybody, look, we not saving nobody that we tried to save, girl. We got everybody. Everybody in the boat. Everybody in the boat. They don't want to be in the boat and shit like that. They want to go down with the Titanic ship and shit going down with the ship. Niggas off the damn boat. We going to turn some tables. We would have survived. We going to find a way to survive, baby. Okay? But I don't know.
Get right or get left, right?
Exactly.
At this point.
So it's just going forward, ain't really no more of this. If there is, it's just constructive and productive. Everything else is more so action. So if y'all like this this project, because again, I have 3 more chapters I'm going to drop. After that, baby, we going to start really getting into some.
One more thing.
What?
We should do like also a black owned, for animals that are astray, that people don't give a fuck about their animals, and we should have our own businesses and make our own, to shelter them and have them fed and stuff like that, so that they can be with the right owners and stuff like that. We should do that too. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Well,
I like that.
I
Go ahead,
gotta
Spicy, you
go,
was gonna say
y'all,
something?
but no,
Okay.
I was just gonna say I gotta go. Y'all enjoy your week. Enjoy
Yes,
Super
thank you.
Bowl. Enjoy
Thank you.
the Kendrick show.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And until next time.
Valentine's Day, all that good stuff.
Oh my
Love
god.
y'all.
Love y'all
All right,
too,
love you too.
Spicy.
Thank you.
Later.
Love you too. All
Bye.
right, bye.
I done forgot Valentine's Day was here. Bitch, I'm too busy worried about myself. I'm gonna take care of myself on Valentine's Day. Okay, it's time to go. I shouldn't have said that. Matter of fact, hold on.
Wait, why would you?
I am going to use your laugh when I do my video essay on organized religion and some of these niggas on the red pill places, because I haven't forgotten about some of you niggas, girl. Okay, baby, I'm gonna put so many fucking laugh tracks from Deshaun. I'm just gonna say random shit to Deshaun and just record laughs. I'm gonna have over 100 different laugh versions of this nigga, girl. Okay, I'm gonna create a whole soundtrack off this shit.
Oh my
Cause
god.
the shit be so hilarious.
Lord Jesus.
But yes, I thank all of y'all for joining me for this open discussion about Chapter 1 of Wonderfully Made. Again, this is a test run. Maybe the next few different ones will be have more context and nuance, because I would like to hear some of y'all experiences about what has happened to you in your life, especially with your childhood and organized religion. Maybe we'll be able to talk about them more in the future panel discussions that we have. But like I said, I'm going to get back into my editing bag. Like, I've kind of been in my live bag for a while. I've kind of felt like I've found my little flow when it comes to live streaming. Now I want to get back into my edited content, because if I'm this damn lethal, no shade, when I'm live, just imagine the lethality. Okay, how the accuracy, the precision that I have when I do sit down and organize my thoughts. Y'all better be glad I was on camera, because I was reading a teleprompter. Had I been off camera and I can just read comfortably, not being dressed up or anything, baby, it would have been more in the shit. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to King Nary's in the building. Kim. Shout out to Kim. Queen Spicy, it was good to hear your voice. Aries in the building. I'm gonna have to call him back after this live. Who else? Queen Stevie. Shout out to you, Queen Stevie. I think we had Boy Crazy in the building as well. Shout out to Boy Crazy. We had Harold. Harold, I can't wait to hear your perspective, if you're still in here, in reference to Chapter 1. Shout out to where Boy Crazy at? He up here somewhere. Boy Crazy, shout out to you. And again, shout out to Deshaun. Deshaun, I want to hear your thoughts as well. Make sure that you let me know how you feel about Chapter 1.
I'm definitely watching it. I'm definitely watching it.
I'm definitely watching it. I'm definitely watching it. Girl, I'm definitely watching it. I'm definitely listening and watching it, girl. I'm definitely watching it. Girl, it sound like two laugh tracks at the same damn time, girl. It's that, oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like, oh wow, girl, this bitch is singing, laughing. How you doing runs while you laughing, girl? Oh my god! What? This is girl. But anyway, Deshaun, everybody, I thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm about to go make me something to eat. I am hungry. The munchies is kicking in. I just smoked my last damn raw cone. I'm gonna have to re-up on some shit tomorrow or something. But I thank you for taking the time out to watch. Please make sure you hit that like button, because it helps the channel to grow in the algorithms. Okay, keep laughing, bitch. Go ahead. We on the way out. Go ahead, keep laughing, girl. It may help them retain the shit. Okay, make sure you hit the like button, because it helps this channel to grow in the algorithms. We are at 830. We was at 838. We were stuck at 830 something. Now we are at, where we at? We are at oh my god, 840 subscribers. That shit is crazy.
Yes.
Thank y'all. Make sure y'all continue to like, because it helps to go there. Y'all doing y'all big one. Shout out to y'all. Okay, nigga upgrading, y'all upgrading too. Okay, if you like the vibe over here on BubzDaGawd, please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can stay up to date with all of my lives and edited content. You don't want to miss it. Okay, we're gonna be getting into this shit in 2025. Okay, you want to hear more of Deshaun ass laugh and shit in the background? Make sure you subscribe as well. Okay, I ask that you please share my content. Share my content in them red pill spaces. Share my content in those Republican, conservative, Christian spaces because they gonna have to explain some shit to us, okay? So make sure you share them and not just share them on your social medias. If you see people that are outside in the real world, girl, on some bullshit, it's time for you to stand the fuck up and say something because your silence, okay, it's very destructive. Open your mouth and say something. Okay? And if you feel compelled, you can definitely hit a leprechaun up in the Cash App down below. $ BubzDaGawd. We take anything that jingles and folds this type of energy and effort that I'm putting in, girl. Which one of y'all content creators on the black side is putting productions together like this? How many black content creators got some shit like this lined up for y'all? How many want y'all to tell them what story times you want to hear? BubzDaGawd doing it. So if you like what we're doing over here, you can contribute to the platform again. $ BubzDaGawd. Deshaun, thank you so much for taking the time out to join me for this live. Shout out to everybody else. And until next Saturday, which I will be seeing y'all for part 2, make sure again you click that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated. Click all, because when you click all, you will get all my shit. Okay, so look out for part 2. And until next time, everybody, peace.
I can be anything I choose in this round. We are a sound vibration too deep to tell. Just so you know, I'm the best in the motherfucking world.
That's one thing. And
you wanted it,
okay,
and you got it.
You what?
You wanted it,
And you what?
and you got it. That vibe would never leave you, nor forsake you.
So that
wow.
vibe. So
The
hell
home
no,
team thing?
in no way. Ain't never been a representative for me. So speak for you, my brother.
Honey, I represent all the men here. Anyway.
This is for faggots.